operation has already been delayed twice.
As hospitals create capacity for those with COVID-19, others say they're being left behind at a moment when time is critical. CTV's John Musselman is live with more. John.
No doubt about it, Nathan, and it causes a lot of anxiety for those patients and for their families who want these procedures to go ahead. Cassandra D. Maria is trying to save her life. The 30-year-old was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer in November 2020.
And I could have my cancer, spread further, and then, when it's spread, it's too late.
The Woodbridge resident has gone through 17 rounds of chemotherapy, and she was scheduled for surgery this month, but it has to be postponed because of COVID. She stopped chemo to get ready for the surgery.
I'm frustrated because I'm concerned about growth during the period that I've been off chemo. It seems as though, COVID patients are kind of getting all the care right now, and we're kind of put on the back burner.
Di Maria isn't alone. Officials with the Canadian Cancer Society say almost half of all cancer patients have experienced delays or disruptions in their treatment since the pandemic began.
The patients and their caregivers feel forgotten at this time, and they're really looking for assurances that their care will be prioritized.
COVID is a serious thing, and I'm not saying, I'm better than anyone else, but we all deserve to get the treatment needed. If I go back on chemo and maybe a date opens up, then I can't have the surgery because now I have chemo again.
We reached out to Ontario Health Minister Christine Elliott's office for a response to this story. A spokesperson says difficult decisions have to be made. Omicron means non-urgent surgeries need to be temporarily paused to preserve critical care capacity. Quote, surgical resources are managed independently at each hospital in Ontario. As such, each institution must balance the needs of their urgent scheduled surgery patients, emergency surgery patients, and the needs of critical care patients, while also balancing the need to limit harm to patients by considering what surgeries and procedures should not be delayed. For example, bypass surgeries and most cancer surgeries.
It's been hard and scary.
Di Maria says she has no idea when her surgery will be rebooked. And like many others, she'll have to wait for word from the hospital when she finds out when she can get this procedure done. But a lot of it will depend on what the situations are in hospitals and the acute care beds. Reporting live, I'm John Musselman. I'll send it back to you.